QB don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through. But don't break.
Yo, what's good? Parlay with us. You got Stacks, Crook, Bean should be joining us shortly. Doze off today. It's week 14 NFL. Man, it's the stretch run for a lot of these teams, man, trying to get to the playoffs. We got NBA. We may dive a little bit into the college football playoffs. We got a great show today. You got two of the sports fanatics ready to give you guys some good content, good information. We got some best bets, man. We're going to go with some of these games, man. You already know, man. What's good, Stacks, man? What's going on with you, man?
Stony, I'm feeling good, man. How about you?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm amped. You know, this is like my favorite time of the year. You know, football is coming down to the stretch. College football is coming down to the stretch. The NBA's heating up. So this is a nice time in sports, man, for all these fall sports and stuff. And you know, we're gonna get a lot of big games, man, coming up this weekend, the following weekend. So yo, we got a lot of good things coming up, man. I'm really excited.
Yeah, man, me too, man. I'm excited for the college football. Like you said, NBA is cranked up. We got the end season tournament going on. I got college basketball is cranked up a little bit, just beginning. A lot of prospects. Shout out to the Brockton boy AJ Don Banks going to BYU. Shout out to Brockton.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. You know, I like to see these athletes not following the hype, you know, not feeling pressure of going to a, you know, to one of those blue blood teams or one of those popular colleges and stuff like that. I'm glad they going somewhere where they comfortable. I'm sure they did their due diligence, you know, by visiting the campus, you know, looking over the program and yeah, man, he decided to go to BYU. That's where his heart was at, man, and more power to him. And another thing, you want to see parity in college sports as well. You know, you don't want to just keep seeing the same team winning every year. Although, yeah, it's been like that though the last couple of years. It's been different teams winning, different teams coming out of nowhere in these tournaments. And yeah, it's good to see that. It's good to see that. It reminds me of where Travis Hunter did when he went to Jackson State, right? It was Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis went to Jackson State.
Right, yep. Number one prospect going to a D2 Division II school.
No, it was D1. This low.
Yeah, low. Well, yeah, D1, just a low.
Damn near D2.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like that's one of them schools. I never even heard of them until Deion Sanders became the coach there. To be honest with you, I never heard of Jackson State. I would have thought it was one of those those colleges, those HBCU colleges. They got that.
It is an HBCU.
Oh, okay, but it's D1. I didn't know it was D1. Damn, you see, I'm off, man. Man, I gotta do my homework on these little schools.
Yeah, you know what I mean? My intellect runs deep. I be having to save y'all.
Oh yeah, man. That's why we got you on the show, man. That's what make this show crisp, Stacks. You know, this will make it crisp. You know what I mean? It's like boom, that combo. You know what I'm saying? And yo, we learning, man. But yo,
we on here getting our Ray and Ghost on right now.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. But yo, that's good, man. So that dude, man, he looks tough, man.
Yeah, he's tough, man. Shout out to Nash has been putting out some blue blood, some good recruits. I think if I'm mistaken, his dad works for the Boston Police Department. So yeah, they got Boston ties through and throughout. You know, 6'9" kid can handle it. Kind of he's definitely a high recruit. Was number one recruit in the country, so that's big for BYU to snag him. I don't know how.
Exactly, man.
BYU is not even on my goddamn radar. I'm not
near my radar.
You know,
I mean, not for nothing. I would have thought, you know, like what the dude Federer went to BYU. Remember that ball player? I forgot.
Yeah, but He got the
Jimmer.
complexion to be out there, though.
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking a player like him would end up there. You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
he
I'm
got the
expecting, man.
complexion.
Not my
He
man, yo.
we might stand out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Shit go left. At least it's like 10 of us to hold us, each other down or some shit. Like, yeah,
Yo, where's Brigham Young?
Utah.
Oh, damn, son. Serious? What? Damn, man. Yo, I think they sold them on education, man. Because Utah's not really a spot you want to be at like that, man. You know, like it's just it's a different place in the world, man. Utah's it's nothing nice, man. But yo, hey, look, more power to him, man. I'm gonna watch him definitely, man. You know, he's on my radar. Next season, right? Next season.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be checking him out, man. But yo, hey, good luck. I mean, he's gonna be fine, man. He got hops. He could jump over fucking people. He's definitely athletic, man. He looks good, man. He looks good, man.
Yeah. 6'9" kid, can handle it, shoot it, assist it, score from all 3 levels. I mean, I want to see him play in college. I've been watching him play at the prep school level a little bit. He catches games on YouTube and Bleacher Report. He'll be on there, but and I think he's out there in Utah anyway, Stony, playing prep ball anyway. So they might, they might have been in his.
Okay. So that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's that makes sense. And what better school than I mean, Utah, but I guess Brigham Young had more to offer him. Telling you, man, these students.
He got $7 million though, Stone. Y'all make me go to Brigham Young. I can go.
Damn, hell yeah!
I'm chilling.
Hell
for the
yeah!
Sets.
Wow, that's good, man. That's good. That's the game now, man. That's the game now. The NIL, that's the game right now, man.
Yeah, man. That's the
game. Yeah, man.
That should make me stay in car. I might be a 5th year senior on you. Like, yo, I'm chilling right now.
Hell yeah.
He's like, yo, you going to the league for what?
I'm making this money, man. I'm comfortable, man.
I ain't got no responsibilities. Man. I go to class here and there, and I'm chilling.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're gonna switch gears a little bit, man. What you think about Mr. Bill Belichick, man?
Yo,
the UNC job.
I don't know if Bill was gonna get an NFL job, Stony. You think so?
Well, he did admit that the Chicago Bears vacancy was very interesting to him. He was very interested in that job. He think that's like the best vacancy out right now. He feels like the Bears is like the best team to coach out of all the teams that need coaches. He did mention that, but I think that he said sometime in his life he wanted to go back and coach college because I think he coached Army, right? Am I saying Army, or he coached one of those?
I think he was on the bench for Army.
Yeah, so that's where he started. He started. He was one of the coaches for Army, and then once he left, he never came back. But he always said that he wanted to come back to where it started, and that's coach for a college team. I think it's a great situation for him. He brought his man with him, Michael Lombardi. He was the GM when the Patriots won the first 3. He was the GM with Bill. So Bill brought him on. For this job opportunity, for the program he's with right now, and hey, I think it's a great change of pace for him. No pressure.
What did he take Lombardi over there to be his GM?
The GM. He took Lombardi to be the GM over there.
That's crazy. These colleges with this whole NIL shit, they hiring GMs in college. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's gonna be easy because they don't got to draft players. It's more about the offers and
recruiting them. Yeah,
and the recruiting.
Should be able to. You would think he should be able to get some recruits out there. Actually, seen that.
Oh yeah. He will.
I mean, they got Jordan Brand. I mean, you're gonna get crazy gear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Crazy gear and crazy gear. He already said it with Duke, talking about the first words out his mouth when he was a baby. He said, "We got to beat Duke." He was trying to be funny. Him. He had to throw a little sarcasm in there, but I think it's a great situation for him. He's in the, he loves to teach, so he could teach these young kids. A lot of kids are gonna want to go there and learn from the, the best coach I feel in the history of the NFL. Why not? Shit, I'll be trying to go over there myself, if I was a football player, especially in a school that may not be too hard to get into, especially if you got good skills. So yeah, man, shout out to Bill, man. I'm glad he's working again.
Yeah, I'm glad he's working again. Like I said, I got no bitter feelings towards Bill. It just the relationship wasn't working out no more.
Yeah. It just he got old. No pun intended. It got old.
Can y'all hear me good? Am I crisp? Can y'all hear me good?
Oh yeah, you much better now, man. Like everything.
I fixed that problem. I fixed that problem.
Hell yeah, you did.
All right, cool.
You started talking, but I couldn't really disclose that because we was already, we was already deep in our.
We talked about the show last week. Sounded kind of whack.
Yeah, it sounded kind of.
Yeah, no, I come to find out, man. Yo, listen, the last time we did, Maya was here when she was home from school. She was down here messing around with all the equipment.
Oh, damn, you put Maya under the bus. Oh, damn. No, I don't got nothing to do with that, man. You watch it.
I ain't even let her know. Like, what was you doing down there? You got all the buttons, messing with all kind of. She probably was trying to do her own podcast.
The kids would be like, I ain't touched nothing.
She probably doing her own podcast, man. You know how that go, man. What up, though, fellas, man? What up, fam?
Good, man.
What up, Stacks? What up, Crooks? Yeah, I jumped in on the conversation. I jumped in on y'all talking about Bill, man. I don't know
about that.
I don't know. Really, truthfully, man. It's parlay with us guys. You know how it go, but this is how I feel about it. What the hell, Bill doing? Really though,
he's going back to where it started. I mean,
y'all really feel like that? Like he just going back to the roots of like college football for real?
Career. I think so. I think I think it's a great opportunity. Like I was telling Stacks earlier, he loves to teach. Now he's in a real situation where he could teach. He got young college kids. He's not trying to teach grown men that are already pros. He got young kids that want to learn. And that's what Bill loves to do. He loves to teach. He likes kids to learn and listen. And
I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. I really, guys, I'm kind of iffy on that type of legacy though. Like it's kind of like strange to me that, especially a team like I'm not saying UNC, but it's UNC, man. Like
UNC.
They got don't sleep, man.
They be steady. They just had a couple last 2 years, 2 down years, but. Before they, I mean, Mac Brown had them playing pretty well. They had.
I understand. But let me ask you guys a question. Would it have been more attractive if he went to a SEC team?
Nah. I think he can go there and build North
Carolina. Like Navy, like.
Fuck that! I'll stay retired if I go to coach that goddamn.
But
Navy.
Then isn't he one of them Navy? Isn't he a Navy level? Like his father went to Navy
or coach? I think it was the Army, but nobody.
Army or whatever. Yeah, one of them two teams. One of them.
Navy and Army been winning the goddamn wishbone since I was in middle school. I haven't seen him have a quarterback throw the ball since I was in goddamn. I can't remember last time they had a quarterback throwing the ball in Stony.
But
it's been a while since
I'm not trying to downplay what y'all saying about him going to teach the young kids and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. But damn, he's an NFL head coach. He won 6 of them joints.
But he's old. He's old.
He might have thought he might not.
So why don't pack it up like Saban did then? Like you think Saban's gonna coach again?
He's doing right.
Saban shit is solidified though in college.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. He finished what he did. He finished what he did, and he's he ain't trying to come back or like become an NFL coach.
He tried to be an NFL coach.
Yeah, he did.
I know he did.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing Bill hasn't done yet. Like now he's going back. He's doing it vice versa.
Saban. You gotta remember Saban. Saban's his homie, Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien, they probably was in Bill Air. Like, Bill, we chilling over here. Come on down to these colleges, man. Come over here, chill. It's peaceful over here. You ain't got to deal with no shit.
Chapel Hill too. Yo, I heard Chapel Hill is nice. They said that campus is
North
like
Carolina.
A1.
That Raleigh area is very nice.
Yo, he's
It's
gonna
nice
be like
over
a king over there.
And think about it. That's a Jordan brand school. So you're gonna get a lot of shit.
You're gonna get a lot. Yo, that's a good look for him, man. Personally, I think it's a great look.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, just you would think he would. I would think he would be coaching an NFL team. That's just me.
I don't think he's getting an office like that though. That's
I mean, neither. I'm a Stony.
He's not getting an office because he did admit he was looking at that Chicago Bears vacancy. He was very interested in that. He admitted, he said it. He was like, I was interested in that Bears vacancy.
That's probably the only one. Think about it.
I don't think he was gonna get it though.
The only one he could have gotten probably would have been the Bears. You know he ain't going to the Jets. You know that Giants shit. They talk about they still might not get rid of Dayball. You know what I'm saying? So he don't. I mean, what other job is open? You got the New Orleans job, that's open. Is Vegas gonna fire my man after 1 year? I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Job. I mean, I don't know. It's still at the end of the year. You don't know. Some other coaches may get the Ginsu. I don't know, but I just don't see no. The only job offer he probably would have had out there is Chicago. I think that would have been the only one that would have interested. And maybe the Giants, but. With the Dayball thing, they talk about they might not get rid of Dayball. So
right.
I thought the Giants would have been interesting, but like you're right, though. I mean, let's see. Shout out to him for he's taking it's a gutsy move, I think.
I don't think so.
No, I'm saying what people would think. What people would think, like knowing him, the greatest coach of all time. He's right up there with Tom Landry and the whole nine of them.
Well, he ain't up there. Bill is above them.
Yeah. Bill's above them.
Bill over here. They here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's up there. He's the greatest of all time type of coach, and saying that
he's behind Don Shula as far as coaching.
Went to coaching wins. College, but he might turn the ACC into something.
ACC got a couple teams that are decent though. You got.
No, I'm not saying that, but it's not like one of them power conference though.
ACC is top heavy. You got to think Florida State ain't gonna be that bad next year. I mean, they shouldn't be bad ever. Florida State. You got Miami.
Right, coming back. Right, Miami's on their way back.
Clemson.
Yep.
You got Clemson. That's Clemson. And you got SMU. So that's 4 schools right there. That's top heavy. Then you got your bottom schools, like you got. Let's say you got what's the name? North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Virginia, a lot of other schools that in the ACC ain't got.
Is it Virginia Tech too?
Yeah, Virginia Tech too. The Virginia Tech's usually decent. They just had a couple of down years, but Syracuse is up and coming. You know what I'm saying?
Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Georgia Tech. Like
they upset.
Some teams in that. It's the ACC. The ACC could be back. It could be.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he'll bring something to the ACC.
Yeah.
I think it's a good situation for him.
Yeah. That's good, man. I'm not doubting it. I'm just saying it was a surprise to me. Just the whole thing of him, really making that move to North Carolina, coaching, college. I was like, wow. Like, you see when I text that, like, why? Like, I didn't get it. I thought this dude, he's the head coach in my aspect. Like, to me, he's like always a big time. He's the big time head coach. And number one, there's nothing greater than Bill.
I knew he was going there when he took that second interview. I knew it was. When he take that second interview, I said he going there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Right.
Second interview definitely means a lot.
So what else y'all got going down, man? I know I put a little title up there. It's week 14 showdowns. There's a lot of good games going on. I think this weekend. Just one off the top of my head. I know the Lions play the Bills.
Right.
Just off the top of my head. That's why I said showdowns. There's some nice games for week 14.
Hell yeah.
I mean, even though some of these guys might be packing it in, I know Stack's probably saying them dudes probably gonna sit a lot of people, but if they clinched already, I think Detroit clinched, didn't they?
No, hell no.
Neither one of them could sit nobody.
No, nobody clinched yet. Like they on each other's necks.
They're on each other's neck.
Hell yeah! And
You're talking about this. This is for the straight through the playoffs. Home field advantage.
Home field advantage never meant so much like it does this year because it's this simple, right? If you go to Detroit, you ain't winning Detroit. If you go to Philly, you're not gonna win in Philly. That's the consensus right now. Like those two, they expecting to meet. I think there's gonna be an upset somewhere, but if those two meet,
the wild call in the NFC is I think Green Bay can go and beat either one of them.
That's what I'm saying. I personally think there's gonna be an upset. I don't think it's gonna be Philly.
I think Green Bay can go. Now, I'm not saying I think Green Bay can go in and ease one out on either one of them. I really do. But will I pick Green Bay? No, but I just think if I knew I had to pick an upset, I think Green Bay would go in there and could possibly beat either one of them. That's just the only.
I agree. On
the road that they would be a little shook of playing is Green Bay.
I agree. The playoffs is a different like atmosphere, and let me tell you, as good as they playing in the regular season, nice and loose and throwing the ball over the place, come playoffs, man, those quarterbacks when they get in those situations, that's when you're gonna know like who's that real deal, who's the real deal. And you know, I think Goff has a little edge over Hurts because of his experience. He's been in the Super Bowl. He's been, playoffs.
Jalen been in the Super Bowl too, and outplayed Patrick Mahomes in that Super Bowl. If you ask me, like look at the numbers versus Mahomes, Jalen Hurts would have. They was talking about he might have won MVP without winning the game. Like Jalen Hurts, that Super Bowl got Jalen Hurts that big contract. You know what I'm saying? So I listen. I think nobody want. I don't think Detroit got to win out because I don't think they can afford to lose another game because they don't want to go to Philly. I just don't want. They don't
want to go. They don't want to go through Philly in January.
Yeah, I think they got. I think the quarterbacks. I would give Goff the edge, like you say, though, Stony, because of the weapons he got around. But Hurts got weapons too. That'd be a damn good game. I want to see that game. I want to see that game.
Detroit got a little more. They got a little more weapons. You know what it is? Detroit's weapons are more agile. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them
quick, they fast.
Both they running back could catch out the backfield.
Yeah, but Saquon is something else, dog. You got Saquon. But Brown, Dallas got it. Devontae Smith. Philly's ready. Philly lock and loaded. Like you got to be careful going in there against the Eagles right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if Jalen catches stride with Saquon, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. And then you got the dual threat with Jalen Hurts also running the rock.
True.
Right.
So I'm telling you, and that
Detroit got more speed on offense though.
I would take Detroit though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm just saying I think Philly match up with them. If you think AJ Brown and Devontae Smith on the outside, who you get a nod? I'll give them Detroit the nod at running back because they got two of them. So, but damn, Saquon, I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. That dude is different.
He gets better as the game goes on too. They had to stop him, man. His yardage from like I guess the third quarter and on, or the fourth quarter and on, rather like that last quarter. He's a monster, man.
And that Philly offensive line is serious, man.
That guy, like, he wears you down, man.
Yeah,
gotta be a good game.
I like what you're saying about Philly because I think I was saying that we was saying that like Philly could be and Green Bay could be tough for the NFC is just tough. I think
Minnesota. Don't forget Minnesota.
That's another sleeper.
Minnesota.
But only thing that scares me about them is will Sam Darnold crack under that pressure. That's the only thing. Like both of these quarterbacks, like we said, Stony, you talked about the experience with Goff and Hurts.
Right. He doesn't have too much experience. He doesn't. Does he have enough experience?
No, Darnold had never been to the playoffs.
No, he ain't been. Yeah.
I mean, he went with San Fran, but he never played. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, them two quarterbacks you named with Goff and Hurts, they ain't worried about nothing. They've been there. But I'm saying Darnold may crack. I don't know. I just don't. That's a lot of pressure for him.
Yeah, that is a lot of pressure. They definitely gonna need a home game first round.
They definitely gonna get it with that. They look at their record. Their record say they're gonna get it.
Yeah, just to fill things out, get that, get his feet wet, and then shit, you're gonna have to hit the road after that.
Now, other way, I think the AFC wide open. Listen.
AFC's wide open.
Wide open. Hey,
wide open.
You think so? So do you think? Well, what about the Bills? You don't think they got a strong command?
Hold on, Stony. I know them's your guys. When I see them,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give it to you simple with the Bills. First of all, they're gonna need the home field for one. Two, I didn't like all the points they gave up last week.
There you go, Stony. Shout out to Stony. I'll co-sign that. Stony, I'll co-sign that.
That was concerning, man.
The
way they were giving it up like that, it was concerning.
You let these cats hang a fucking Dirty Harry on you, dog? The 44? Like the 44 dog? 44 joints? That's a college.
It was disturbing to see that.
The coach should be worried about that.
Because I'm rooting for them. Look, my squad's out, but we all have a squad that we hope win, and I'm hoping the Bills win. You know what I'm saying?
That
represent the East, the AFC East. They closest to us, and I don't got no problems with them. So if I had to root for any team in that playoff group, it's gonna be them, man. I'm hoping they win it, but man, they got to get that defense tightened up.
I'm with you, Stony. I was leaning towards them until I seen that 44 get hung up. I said,
man, they got to tighten that shit up. But that's why I'm telling you, they're gonna need that home field to slow motherfuckers down if they run into a team like that, as in KC or who else in the AFC could score like that.
Baltimore can hang some points.
Baltimore, there you go. Baltimore. They're gonna need. They could beat Baltimore because they beat Baltimore.
Yeah, they could beat Baltimore, but you don't want to get in the shootout with Lamar.
You don't want to get in the shootout with Lamar. Hell no.
You don't want no shootout with Lamar.
Especially not on the road either. Not on the road. Not over there in Baltimore. You don't want to do that. But if you get it's gonna be snowing over there in Buffalo in January. You can almost guarantee that shit. They might as well reserve all those wild
cold as shit
over there.
It's
gonna be cold. It's gonna be either one. It's either gonna be snowing or cold as shit.
Always
gonna
be like that.
And what about we said that? Are we overlooking the Steelers?
That's what. At home, I don't know those facts, though. What do you really know? Both of you guys, what do y'all really think about the Steelers? What y'all really think?
I'm worried about their offense.
I'm worried about their offense. That's the thing with them. Their offense ain't that prolific to be banging with the big boys over there in Buffalo, Baltimore. I wouldn't even put KC in that group because KC's not scoring much either, man. They just making good plays. Their defense is playing good. They're capitalizing on turnovers. And Mahomes, he's managing the possessions well, man. He doesn't turn the ball over, man. That's what people overlook from him. He doesn't turn the ball over, man. A lot of his possessions, he's gonna come out either with a field goal, a touchdown, or they're gonna pin that ball deep in your own zone if they punting that ball. But at the minimum, he's gonna get a field goal out of that possession.
Yeah, touchdown, field goal, or pass interference call. One of them two.
There you go. That's even better. That's even better than a punt. They've been pinning people, man. The Kansas City Chiefs. They pin you, man. Like, because the Chiefs don't really go for it too much when they're like, around the 50. You know what I mean? Like, they like to pin people and lean on their defense, which the defense been coming through. That D line, man. Let me tell you, they go get it, man. They be giving them quarterbacks.
I think they carried them to the Super Bowl last year, if you ask me. I think
that's true. They showing up there.
Yeah, man. Look at the 360 the Kansas City Chiefs has done. They've done a complete 360. I'm talking about from the Tyreek Hill days, the dude Rice, after Tyreek Hill left. Just the offense, the firepower these guys had with Pacheco and all that. Now it's all about the defense now. Now the defense is doing their thing, and the offense is taking a back seat.
Yeah. But they might be gaining something too, man. They like to go. What's the kid? The young kid, the speedster.
Xavier Worthy.
Worthy. They like to. They're gonna develop that. They definitely.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna be
good.
He has to add to his game.
Coming back. Pacheco's still a little rusty. He's gonna be back. They counting on certain, like Stack says, that's when you're gonna see old Mr. old ass Kelsey go come out and go give you some good games in the freaking playoff or some shit like that.
It might be his last year.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
They might have to move on from him.
Chelsea ain't worried about no damn football. Shorty got the bag. He ain't.
He's chilling. He's chilling. But Stacks, he has to secure the bag.
I think we all know Kelsey went back home. Remember, Kelsey was over here with us for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Trav went back home and got right. Shout out to Trav. Trav had the taper, right, Beans? Remember Trav had the taper?
He did. He was rocking a nice little cut.
Yeah, man.
He was. So he got put on. Somebody put him on, man.
Yeah, Trav, I see Trav with the tape. I said, "What Trav doing?" Trav had the gold chains.
Gold chains, yo. He was
Trav out over there.
Trav was in it.
Trav went back home though.
He was in it. He went back home.
Shout out to Trav. Would have went back home for that bag too.
Shout out to Trav, man. He's trending in the right direction. He just better not fumble that shit. You know, just be cool. Don't let shit get to your head.
He's a pop star now, man. The dude making commercials.
He's good.
But my fact, Trav got that damn TV show with Shorty with Niecy Nash. I believe he's in that. Oh yeah, and he got a podcast with his brother. Yeah, with his brother, right? I think their podcast makes the most money out of any podcast, if I ain't mistaken.
Man, I mean, you know, that was easy for them, man. They already had things popping, but you know, we're right behind them, though. You know, we right behind them dudes, man. We on their necks too, man. You know.
Yeah, shout out to Tribe, man. But yeah, I like the AFC. I just Pittsburgh, man.
Get back to it. Yeah, no, really. Okay, let me call out some cool games next week. I mean, not really though.
There's some
Carolina's going to try to do their thing against Dallas. You got Miami playing Houston. That's a good game.
That's a good game. That's a pivotal game.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, that's a real good game. Indianapolis playing Denver. That's another decent game. Good game.
That is a decent game.
Pittsburgh, Philly. Pittsburgh, Philly.
That's a big game. Circle that one on the board. I think that's the game of the week.
In that game of the week, Saquon's not gonna get loose in that game.
You don't think so?
Nope. And I'm gonna bet on that shit. His rushing total, I'm going under.
You know why though, Stony? I think they're gonna try to force AJ Brown the ball because he's been bitching. So they're gonna focus on Saquon. They want to. Thing is, what Pittsburgh want to do, they want to take away
somebody.
The comfortability of the team, and that's what Philly do, man. They work off that Saquon running the ball, creates the play action, and creates other opportunities. Pittsburgh want to take that away. Jalen Hurts, they want Jalen Hurts throwing the ball out. They want him to throw it because he's prone to throw an interception. So that's gonna be the game plan. And you're not running on Pittsburgh. They don't play that shit.
And Washington got to beat New Orleans. They got to take care of business to get.
They're gonna spank New Orleans. They gonna spank them dudes, man. Washington's getting back to what they used to do. They went.
But they're going into New Orleans though. They're going into New Orleans though.
Yeah,
I'm not saying New Orleans. I'm just saying. Hopefully they don't. I hope it's not a trap game type thing for them. You know what I mean? I hope it's not some stupid shit.
Yeah,
they got to finish strong in the division. Huh?
Derek Carr's out for the season. Carbon out for the season for the low.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to recycle that dude, man. I understand.
Remember, we kept saying, why they messing with Carr?
Yo, but they was going a lot their first 3 games, though. They had everybody saying, whoa, what's going on here? They was smoking everybody.
You go buy a fucking scratch ticket, you might hit for $50 and shit. And then you keep buying the joints. You know what I'm saying? Think you're going to spend $300 trying to win 50. That's what Derek Carr is. He ain't fooling me.
No, he ain't fooling me either, yo.
I think
I've been told y'all I ain't like Derek Carr. I thought that was a waste of.
With that being said, I think he'll be a good 2. I damn sure do.
Yeah, he'll be a good 2. He'll be a good guy.
He could come back up if somebody got hurt on some shit. But yo, I'm telling you, it was a waste of time with Kamara. He was going hard this season. They were looking good.
Yeah, Kamara, he needs to go somewhere else.
He
man.
needs to go somewhere
He has
else.
a little bit
man.
left in the tank.
He got a little left in the tank, yo. He needs to go somewhere else, man.
Yeah, I agree.
For real. So, who else? Green Bay's playing Seattle. Another game. That's Sunday night.
Gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game,
That's
man.
gonna be a good game, man. Sunday night, guys.
Good games. We just ran down 5 joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's all you asked for.
Yo, I didn't even think it. You know why? Because the top of it didn't look KC versus Cleveland. You know what KC gonna do, but Cleveland still play hard on defense, though. It's just funny.
Listen, don't sleep on that game.
If they make Jameis drop back over 25 times, KC might boat race.
I'm thinking of taking Cleveland to cover that game because I think that's going to be that type of game. I think KC, they're in a different mode right now. They're in a different mode, man. They're more in a mode.
Jameis, man. Jameis Stony. That dude there, man.
I know, man.
What's wrong with
that dude there, man.
He burnt me twice.
Yo, Jameis, why would he always squander his opportunities?
He got so much potential.
He came out so like everybody was rooting for this dude, and then what he start doing?
Pick sixes,
man.
2 of them in one game, which is very unheard of. 2 pick sixes.
Just throw
that's
in
bad.
Why he do it? Like, what do he do? Stacks. Do you think he's forcing? Sometimes he get into this. It get into his head.
He's forcing every
pass. He gets too excited, man. He's what it is? He's not reading. He's letting what he's doing. He's letting the cornerback read his eyes, and he's not reading the cornerback. He's not looking. He's not really looking at the cornerback baiting him. To make that horrible throw because he throws into traffic. He throws into a window that I don't know how the hell he's trying to fit it into a small window. You got all these safeties and corners all swarming around everywhere. So he's just not making smart plays, man. And a lot of those plays, he should just throw it out.
I think he thinks his arm's stronger than what it is. I think
there you go. He's a gunslinger, though.
I mean,
but it's just not a good thing, man. You throwing 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. That's a famous stat he had when he was with I know Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah, Tampa Bay, but I thought he could overcome that though. Like
30 goddamn interceptions, dog. That
is crazy, man.
That's crazy, dog. 30
interceptions. 30. So you think about it, how many games in the season?
Holy shit, that's double.
Put that in perspective. So if you was betting interception,
he was averaging 2. That's averaging 2 a game then.
High shit.
Yeah.
Like if you bet him to throw interception that year, you wasn't really making no money because that was expected already. It was the odds was like against that shit. Like you had to bet like $200 to win 100. That's how fucking like how much they expected him to throw interception that year.
Next game, which I didn't really throw it out there, but Cincinnati, Tennessee, is Cincinnati mathematically out of it?
No, they're not. They
so they could beat Tennessee and start. They might be in it.
They're on life support.
Tennessee, they'd be on a what? It'd be, there was 3 games left. What if they win out?
They need help. They could win out. They need help. That's where they're at. That's why they're on life support. They need other people to lose. On top of them winning out. Yeah, they got a high mountain to climb to make that playoffs. But they just playing hard. They balling, man, They balling. Yes. And they're gonna beat the Titans next week. They're gonna spank them
on Sunday, yeah.
That's crazy. Peyton Manning is 4th all time on interception list. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Who? Peyton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. He threw a lot of interceptions in the beginning, though, T.
He did his rookie.
Oh, my goodness. The first 2 years with the Colts, that shit was growing pains with that dude.
I wouldn't have guessed 4th, though, Stony. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I wouldn't have guessed 4th. I knew he was in the top 10, but I wouldn't have thought 4th. A lot of those interceptions came against us, too, by the way.
Yeah, Brady's not even in the top.
Ty Law got a good chunk of them shits, boy. Ty Law got a good 10 of them shit, 10, 15 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, Brady ain't even in the top 10. So that's good.
Hell no. Brady didn't throw interceptions like that.
He did. He did. He really did.
When he threw interception, everybody was shocked. Like, what the fuck? And a lot of his interceptions were tipped. It was a lot of tipped balls where, they caught that shit. It wasn't like direct interception. So he was smart.
He was good. He was masterful at getting rid of the ball. He was good. To tell you the truth, I like Brady on the commentating. Some people don't like him. Some people, he had a little hoarse voice the other day. He had a little hoarse voice, but
haters, man. Stop hating.
I'm not even saying that because I got the Patriots thing going. We defending the team, but I'm saying, he can call the game pretty decent. I like the way he calls the game, like he calls it like a coach. Just listen to him, when he be making when he be calling them plays, and saying this is what happened here, and Brady
get better though.
It shows you how smart he is. It shows you how smart. No, it's just what I'm saying. It shows you how smart he was as a player.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom was brilliant.
You want a 7-time Super Bowl winner commentating a game. You want to listen to a guy like that. Who better than to listen to than a guy who won it 7 times, so he's gonna tell you some shit,
Yeah. This dude was calling out plays, all that shit. I said Brady's the beast. So I like him on the sports commentating. That's probably something that I wouldn't expect that he would thrive, coming out of the game. But he's doing pretty good. He's doing better than some that came out. Trust me.
Yeah. I like TB12. Of course, they're gonna say we biased, but
nah.
Come on, man. Like he's the man.
Come on, you can't say that. I mean, there was other guys that came out that was, Kurt Warner was good when he was a good commentator when he came.
Troy Aikman as well. I like Troy.
Troy, you know what I mean? He knows.
Troy Aikman is good. I like Troy Aikman. He speaks that shit, man. He says it like it is. I like his perspective.
Some of them old school dudes from what's that? The Fox pregame show. Them old school dudes like Terry and all them. Them dudes. Them dudes were smart dudes. Them dudes used to call the games pretty good, man.
Terry, Howie,
all them dudes. So to see Brady doing it, like we grew up and saw all them old school dudes out there.
All them dudes.
You know what I mean? So now to see Brady out there commentating, that goes to show you like a lifetime passed by because we got to see Brady. You know what I mean? Like for his career, like most of it right here. So so that shit, all of it, except for that's cool. But man, some good games today. Tonight's game. Who's got tonight again? What was it again? I know I was looking at it.
We got the Rams and 49ers.
Rams and 49ers. Yep.
I got a best. Well, I gotta let it. I'm taking Rams +3 because it's about.
Hold on. Before we even time out. You moving too fast.
I mean, they're about to start, man. If somebody's shit.
Yo, hold on.
You're gonna get late to the window and shit.
Yeah, man. Hold on, lady.
But the clothes.
Yeah, it's Stony. It's Stony Sportsbook, yo. So we about to get into it with Stony Crook Sportsbook. He's gonna give y'all his good bets and his best bets for this week. There you go. You take it over, Stony. That's you.
Sir. Yes, sir. I mean, my bad for being a little premature earlier, but this game tonight, man, the window, man, they got the hours of operation, man. I'm trying to get
you gotta get it. I forgot I wasn't paying attention to the clock.
Yeah, before they close on you and shit, be like, yo, sorry, we ain't taking no more. But I like the Rams tonight. If you guys could get there +3, I like the Rams tonight. And for Sunday, man, I'm looking at. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm looking at the Steelers. They giving the Steelers 5 points. 5 points, man. And let me tell you something. Mike Tomlin. He loves to be an underdog in games. He loves that, and he plays well as an underdog. And a lot of those games that he's an underdog by more than 3 points, he usually covers them. So I'm taking the Steelers. My favorite bet this weekend, I'm taking the Steelers +5 against Philly. They're at Philly, but I feel like that's going to be a tight game. That's going to be a close game. Of course, a field goal game. Last team with the possession, going for the field goal. Going for the stop. So please take the Steelers +5. That's like my best bet. And the other bet I like, this weekend. I like the Panthers. I like the Panthers this weekend. It's crazy. It's crazy to say that
I'm a co-sign that, Stony. I'm a co-sign that.
I like the Panthers. They playing some good ball. I like what I saw last week against Philly. They was a catch away from winning that game. Let me tell you, if that guy would have held that ball, the Panthers would have pulled that off. But they showed me a lot. They showed me a team that has a lot of grit, has a lot of fight. Bryce Young, I think he finally found something. He was looking good. He was making nice passes. Now they're at home. I think they're going to carry that over. You got a Cowboys team that just literally fumbled. That team, they hearts got taken out last week, and I don't know how they recovered from that. So I'm taking the Panthers -2.5 against the Cowboys, and those are my picks. Those are my favorite picks, man. Panthers -2.5, the Steelers +5, and tonight +3 with the Rams if you can make it.
Nice, man. So thanks, Stony, for the Stony Crook. So don't forget to catch out on that, man. Stony Crook
like that joint right there.
Yeah, man. That's something new that we're gonna be doing every week, man. Stony Crook Sportsbook Live. Man. So yeah, man. It was good, man. I think that's what else we got going on real quick, man. We got a few minutes left before we
shout out to the Red Sox real quick for making that trade for that pitcher Crochet. I like that move on their part. Just a quick side note, shout out to them for making a move because they haven't made a move in like 4 years. While everybody's getting rich, we starving over here. So that was good. That was good to
that was a good one, Stony. You got the Celtics on top of Detroit right now, 37-29.
Nice, man. Nice. So yeah, man. Shout out to the Red Sox for that move.
So is that they picked up a solid
pitcher? Oh, a starter. Yeah, a young starter, a stud.
Okay,
man. Yeah,
cool.
man.
And who they get him from? You said part of a trade. Where they get him from?
I believe it's the White Sox.
Yeah, it was the White Sox.
The Chicago White Sox. Yep.
Okay. And do you think they're gonna make any other moves?
Yes, they're gonna make moves. After this move they made, that kind of assures me that they're gonna make some more moves. There's more moves to come, and that's showing me that they're ready to build something.
Do you think they missed out on Soto?
They didn't want to go to that extreme. That's what it came down to. They tried, but they wasn't willing to go that far.
Do you think they tried? Did you think they tried was really a try, or was just like they just threw a number that they knew he wasn't going to take anyway?
They was in the ballpark, man. They just $800 million.
But the Mets owner said, whatever they offer you, we're gonna give you another 80 on like some crazy number, which is the number he ended up getting because the owner of the Mets already said it. He's gonna blow everybody out the water. He said it already. That they borderline desperate over there, but they got that network deal. That's why you see these teams spending all that money. They got that network deal. Once you get that network deal, shit, you could do things like that. Give guys fucking $800 million, like Shohan. He got all that money because the Dodgers got a network deal. The Yankees got a network deal. A lot of these teams that's dishing out all that money, they got a network deal. So
yeah,
that's why they making those moves like that. And they need to get people in the seats. What better way to do that than to get yourself a superstar player and showing your fans that hey, we're ready to win.
And how far are we away? I'm asking questions like because I know you probably know about baseball more than I do.
I don't know. I'm gonna wait till the end of the winter meetings to make that assumption.
Yeah, it depends. And some real quick too. Beans, right? Thing with baseball, the highest payroll don't always win.
I know that. I'm just saying. I know we've been on the down years as far as like there's no superstar really on the team, and I'm not saying it's not a superstar, but you know Boston always is built on somebody got to be there. We had a Big Papi, we had a Manny, we had a Pedro, we had a who else? We had Garcia Parra. We had guys. There was always a name. There was always somebody. You know, Clemmings. There was always something. So
they try to do that with Devers.
In these past few years, I know we got Rafael Devers, right?
We try to do that with Devers, and we try to do that with Bogarts, Chris Sale.
Right. You know, Bogarts here. So Bogarts is gone. Sale's gone. We still got Devers, don't we? We still got Rafael Devers?
Oh yeah, we got Devers. He might need to go to DH if we get that.
You know, only reason why I'm saying that, you're totally right. The biggest payroll is not really like the one who's going to crush it in baseball.
I'm just saying that's the hope we had. That's what I'm, because when you say you think how far, that's why it's hard. Like Stats was saying, let's see what the winter meeting is. But the thing with baseball is, I could tell you, yeah, we far away. Then we fucking around have a miracle year, which teams have done in the past. Like the Rangers and the Nationals, there's teams that had those miracle years. Look at the Diamondbacks. They beat the Dodgers last year. A big upset. That was the worst team beating the best team. So that's the tricky thing about baseball. But as far as like your question, as far as like kind of that superstar type team, yeah, we're a little bit away from that. But as far as winning it, it remains to be seen.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Nice. So let me see what else we got going on. I'm thinking in sports that I haven't been too abreast on. The Celtics, you said right now is playing good. Okay. What's gonna happen with LA? Stacks.
Oh, they're in a bad situation.
Yeah, in bad situation.
That Bronny James move, that's gonna be the depth of that Lakers team as we know it. I'm gonna tell you right now. Remember I said it.
Let me ask you another question, and that's to both of you guys. And I know Stack's a big ball guy. Do you think LeBron James is moving or he's staying? Is he gonna move? Is there something gonna happen there?
Yeah, he's
something crazy.
It has to. I think either he moves or he moves to the couch. I mean, right now he's chasing ghosts. So I mean, it's nothing more than LBJ. I mean, shout out to LBJ. He always be number 2 in my book. But the thing is about these LBJ people is they think that is the biggest crime in the world to put him at number 2. They think that's all. They think it's an insult. How that's an insult? You say you're the second greatest player of all time. That's not an insult, people. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's not an insult. Charles Barkley would love that. Karl Malone would love that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Reggie Miller would love that. So that's not an insult because I just say Mike done more with less time. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, me personally, I'll put him behind Kobe, number 3.
Some people say that too, Stony. Only reason I don't do that, Stony. Kobe played with the Diesel. That's all I'm saying. He wasn't even Shaq. He was the Diesel at that time.
He definitely played with the Diesel, but man, did Kobe? Then he won 2 more after the Diesel. That sold it for me.
Yeah, but would he have won them 5 without Shaq?
No, would he have won those 3 without Shaq?
Yeah, but 5 total though. 5 total. Would he have won 5 with 5? Do you think
I don't think so.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
The disrespect for Shaq,
because he three-peated with LA with Shaq, right?
The Diesel, not the Shaq. That was the Diesel.
The Diesel. It's just that Kobe didn't lose that many. You know what I take away from LeBron is all the finals he lost. He lost so many finals. That's why I take away from LeBron. That's why I would put him number 3.
Look at the teams he lost to, Stone. He lost to Golden State.
But it's like
nobody beating that team with KD, dog.
I know, but it's like I get it, but it's like I can't look past that, man. His loss for the finals, I think he lost about what, 6 finals?
Yeah, he lost 6. I agree with you, but I'm just saying 3.
Damn. And then he got swept in a couple of them.
But that was the KD and Golden State. They would swept a lot of these.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them. I think Kobe did more. Kobe did more so little time than LeBron. Well, KD only played 20 though. Kobe did put 20 in. You know what? My bad. I take that back. That's my bad. That was a bad stat on my part because Kobe also came in as a high school player as well, but he did 20 years. LeBron is on his 22nd maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
I just think that the LBJ lost to them San Antonio teams, which were great teams. Then he lost to Dirk one time, and then he lost to them Golden State teams with KD.
And he disappeared in some of them game 7s. That's another thing that people was really criticizing him for. Some of them game 7s, he was timid.
But that was before King James, though.
That was before King James. But Kobe was an assassin from as soon as he.
But I think the record would be different. Remember that first year they played Golden State when Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. Remember they didn't play that series.
That's true.
Yeah, I think if Kyrie
he was on a one man. He was a one man.
Yeah,
He was a
would've won that
one-man
year.
freak. So tell me, you're right. Yo,
'Cause
Stacks,
you know what?
thanks for bringing that up. If Kyrie or Kevin Love was healthy, yeah, they was getting that.
Yeah.
They was getting that.
You can't go into an NBA championship with J.R. Smith as your number 2. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
And he tried it with JR.
Hell no.
And he tried it with JR.
Yeah, J.R. Smith.
Yo,
that bitch shot some bad shots, man.
And he made one of the worst plays in like NBA Finals history, man.
Mm-hmm.
That got to be one of the worst plays ever, man. To not be aware of the situation, man. What?
LBJ checked out that series after that. I think he checked out.
Yeah, that drained them. Yeah, it drained them because that game, man. What a game!
They could have won that game.
I watched.
They could have won that game.
They could have won that game, and that's when they wore the black. When they used to wear the black t-shirt. Yo, they was wilding in those uniforms, man. Let me tell you, they won the finals in that uniform against.
That's when LBJ put Iguodala shit through the backboard.
Yeah, yo, every time they wore those, that's why they was wearing it a lot because they realized, yo, we got some shit playing in these black jerseys, man, with the t-shirts.
They was on some assassin shit. LeBron, I'm with Stacks. He's probably my really solid. He would be my number one if I wasn't in the Jordan era.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And that's why a lot of these young kids put him in number 1. I get it.
Yeah, he would be my number one.
He's my number 3, man. It's Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron.
Okay, I'm just saying. Crook, if you was a little bit beyond the Jordan era, like really the Jordan era, not these kids who saw Jordan at the end.
Right.
Let's say you was one of these kids who, like you said, saw the Diesel and Kobe, and then you saw LeBron. I think you will probably say, you would go with 1-2 with Kobe, LeBron.
Yes, I will.
You didn't have that. So I understand where you could say LeBron would drop down to 3, but me personally, he's the 2. Like Stack said, with me being in the Jordan era, he's definitely number 2. And reason why I say that, and he could be the 3, just like you said, because of Kobe. I just think LeBron brought a little bit more. It was just a little bit different than Kobe. Kobe, yes, was the Mamba. But LeBron
Kobe wasn't the passer. He wasn't the passer LeBron was. That's
LeBron had the whole facet, man. He had it all, man.
He had it all. But Kobe dropped 81 on your ass, though. Don't forget. You know what I'm saying? He got the second most points in the game in the history of the NBA, man. And he would have hit that 100 if they don't take him out. Remember when they took him out early? I think they took him out in the 3rd.
Yeah, in the 3rd.
They kept that boy in there.
That series.
They kept that boy in there, boy. They would have took him out in the stretcher because he would have been fucking gassed.
That series against the Nets, Shaq averaged 38 and 20. That's unfucking heard of.
Yo, Shaq.
With Beans with no 3-ball now. With no 3-ball.
Yeah, no 3.
38 and 20. That's crazy to me. I don't care what nobody says. That's crazy.
Shaq was the most dominant. So see,
that's what I'm saying. Like
dominant.
When
dominant
you throw the
player
ball
I
inside the Shaq,
I ever seen.
Defense go like this. And Kobe was on. Shout out to Kobe. I ain't hating on the Mamba. But the defense goes like this. And Kobe was always open. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
Kobe was a great player, man.
Stony, I'm not saying he was.
There was games where I see when he used to play.
No, shout out to Kobe. I used to that was my nemesis. That was my nemesis. I did not like the Mamba when he was eating food with LA. Like I didn't like him. I liked him at the end when y'all saying those last 2, he had to get on his own.
The number 24 Mamba. That's the number 24.
That's when I was like, this kid, that's when I kind of was like, Kobe, for real. What he did to the Celtics, shit like that. That's when I was like, this kid.
That was fucking Ron Artest, man.
I know Ron Artest, but
I'm telling you, Stony, that game 7.
That was Ron Artest. That was, though.
That game 7, Stony, and that championship game is up there for me, like that Patriots season. We were up 15 in the fourth quarter, dog. You can't lose that game, dog.
No, you can't.
You can't lose that game, dog. That loss bothered me for a year, dog.
I blame that loss on Doc Rivers.
For a year, that loss bothered me.
I blame it on Doc Rivers because he should have managed that.
Only because Stony, I just think that team underachieved, man. I really do.
Yeah,
I think they underachieved.
I do too, man. Trust me. We definitely should have gotten 2 out of that big 3 era. And you know, we got delayed with that too because I didn't realize, man, you know, it took me like a whole year to realize how serious that KG injury was. The year he had to sit out for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know it was that serious, man. Like I was like, I'm thinking
once that happened, I knew it was it though.
I didn't realize how serious that was.
When KG got when that knee thing, man, in that it was right before the series, right?
Right before the playoffs, right
before the playoffs. I say,
playoffs started. He didn't even make it to the playoffs.
They was trying to keep that shit on the low. They really never told what the injury was. They really never said.
You're totally right, Stacks. They tried to keep that on the low. They didn't even want to say it was a torn this or whatever. They was just, he just had some knee, something with the knee. That's all they really try to keep that on mum's the word, like seriously. And that was it. Once I saw that, I knew that series was over. I knew we was done in that final. I knew we wasn't gonna go far.
When he came back, man, then we lost Perk. You know, we lost Perk in that game 6, man.
You gotta win that though, Stony.
We gotta win it. We have
Rashid came in. Man, I just think we had enough to beat Kobe. Remember that game 7? Kobe had his worst game ever.
Worst game ever. He couldn't shoot. Shit, he couldn't shoot to save his life.
Yeah, that was the role players. Paul Gasol. That's why I say people say Kobe won 2. That Laker team was still good. They had Bynum and Gasol. They had the twin towers.
Gasol. And I remember that run when they this bitch ass dude started that run. What's Kobe's man? The guard. No, the guard.
Fisher.
Huh?
Derek Fisher.
Man,
I hate that dude, man. Yo, you don't understand.
Stony, he hit some big shots in the fourth quarter. Derek
Fisher,
he
started that run. He went down. I'll never forget. He made that 3, and they went on that fucking run, man. And I don't know what the fuck Doc Rivers was thinking, man. He should have made some type of adjustments, man, during that run, man, because we couldn't make shit. Drive to the man. It bothered me too. Trust me. I had to go to work after that, man. I left. I was with Beans, man. I was with Beans.
Yeah,
Jackson.
I remember that.
I was depressed, man. I'm telling you, man. It was like, I was depressed that day. That hurt. That loss hurt because we was up, man. You know, that big and that late in the fourth quarter.
15 points in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It was really Paul Gasol though. Paul Gasol killed us.
Gasol killed us. Yeah, he killed this, man. But But who's the defending champions though? That's why it's like I could talk about that because before we won, I used to talk about that. It used to leave me bitter. But it's like now, man, it's like I could kind of like erase those memories, man, because we're back on top, man. On another note.
Yeah, on another note.
Thank God, man. But that was a tough loss, man.
Celtics is back. Everybody know that the Celtics is one of them teams to be not to be played with, man. I don't know. Do y'all real quick before we sign off on another good Thursday night show? And Stacks, welcome back, man, on the show. I think Doe will be sure enough be joining us soon on these Thursday night shows. He told me his time will be freed up a little bit where he could do a couple Thursday nights. So what do y'all think about? I was gonna say, damn, it was just on my mind. It was about the Celtics too. Do y'all think we good with the way we are? No moves?
Yeah.
No moves?
I think they could make something simple, nothing crazy. Don't splash the pot.
Something light,
Yeah, something light, Stony. Something light.
Because we got so much rhythm right now.
How's the old man? How's Al?
No, Al ain't going nowhere.
Al's chilling.
Yeah.
Yo, they complement each other so well. Al and Porzingis, the whole the way they're not. Yo, they're not even.
If they did something to Al, Boston would. I'm gonna go on the limb. If they move Al Horford, we would not win a championship. I'm just telling you that right now.
We won't.
Not only his play, but what he means to that locker room.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What he means to that locker room.
Exactly.
It would break. It would hurt them. I'm telling you.
What he got, you can't put it in the stats.
You can't.
It just is not
so,
stats, man.
Next question about the Celtics. I know I'm gonna ask a few more, maybe one more after this. But what do y'all think about this Porzingis? What do we need to do to actually how you want to say this? Control his minutes? Like the injury prone thing to me is starting to scare me enough because
I agree with Beans.
We're gonna need you really this year. Teams, them teams like the speed of the dynamic duo, and then with White and then you had what's my man's name?
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday. Yes. We cruise. I think we cruised pretty good last year, but I'm saying this year we're gonna need these big men. We're gonna need our work down low to be solid. Like I think we're gonna need, Horford healthy. You're gonna need Porzingis gonna need to be healthy. You know what I mean?
That's the little small moves, Stony. I think they need to make insurance policy for Porzingis.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to say. That's why I mean. Do y'all think it's something should cook? I didn't want to say cook in any other part of the facet of our game, the facet of the game of the big men. Do we need to throw something in the pot there to solidify?
I agree with Stony. Something small.
Something small. And Brad Stevens.
What about Cornette? Would y'all think to move Luke Cornette if we could get something more solid than that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. If the right move is there for him, yeah.
Absolutely,
and I'm confident Brad Stevens is gonna make the right move because
and though it's crazy too. I would feel bad for Luke because he is another big locker room guy. They like him in the locker room too. You see him always shouting out to Luke Cornette, like guys like him, but got to make a move with him, man. He got to go. I mean, he's not. Some games he's okay, but it's just. It's a fat on that bench you can trim.
That's what I'm saying. I think we need to be, as far as the big man's concerned. Yes, you want some big man that has, let's say, a little bit of a veteran repertoire with them. You don't want to bring in somebody really young and green. That's for the draft. That's for us to deal with the guys that we coming up out of our picks. But I'm saying somebody who's still, who's still young enough and could give us some real backup solid minutes as a big man and solid, not nothing, just some trash dude. It got to be somebody that these people got to be the opposing team got to account for when we put them out on the court. That's what I'm thinking about. I think that will solidify us having the bench being solid. So basically a bench move, a solid bench move. That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Make a solid bench move. And then the Celtics could really maybe cruise into this two-peat. I don't want to count the chickens before it hatch, but if they make a solid bench move, I don't think nobody could stop us, bro.
I agree.
I agree 100%, man. But I'm confident Brad Stevens is gonna make the right move if it's there. But we're clicking on all cylinders. We got a great chemistry.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't want to mess up the chemistry. I'm just saying if it's something that could be added, that'd be sweet.
I agree.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to solidify the, if the insurance policy, you know what I mean? Like you said, if Porzingis go down, we could just keep it pushing. Like, all right, somebody could fill in those minutes and put in some numbers and give us some good, you know what I mean? Give us some, but yeah, man, enough said, man. We're going to go ahead and watch this game. And we'll see you guys Sunday afternoon. This is Parlay with us. Stony, we're going to take a look at those bets that you threw down on your Stony Sportsbook Live.
Yes,
so
sir.
We're going to look into that, see how you do next week. And
yes,
Stacks, man, we see you on Sunday. Good to see you back here, man. We'll talk. We'll chop it up. All right,
Peace.
people.
Yeah, God, you make moves. Doobie, don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through.